What is up, guys? My name is James, and today I'm bringing you a review of the ADD1D, or is it ADD1D? I'm not exactly sure. Wallet. This is the Explorer Wallet, part of the travel range, and today I'm going to be giving it an unboxing and just a brief overview of what this wallet offers. So, let's get into it. So, the Explorer Wallet is a medium-sized bifold, and it really is incredibly clever in terms of the way they've designed it, in terms of the sheer amount of different storage options this wallet has, and we'll get into that in a minute. But first, let's talk about the material. So on the outside of this wallet is lined in what is called X-Pac, which is a sort of unique nylon sort of material. It has sort of like a texture to it. It has, as you can see, these sorts of like crosshatch sort of like fabric lines on it. And yeah, the material itself is really durable, and it feels decent in the hand. It gives it a unique look. I'll say that much. Internally, we have a leather. I'm not sure exactly what type of leather this is. It doesn't really say on the ADD1D website, other than it's a vegan leather. So, I mean, that could mean anything really. But yeah, it seems okay quality overall, and I'd be curious to see how well this ages over time. At the moment, I've only been using this wallet for about a month, so we'll see how that ages. Onto the main attraction, we have the features of this wallet. Let's start off with card storage. We have a card slot here, here, and here, which can store about 3 cards in each. Let's just do that. Honestly, I would probably opt for 2, but you can do 3. So it's anywhere from 6 to 9 cards you can store in these 3 card slots here. 2. You have a quick access pull tab here on the side. So you would pull it out, grab your card, and then slide that back in, and then I will automatically pull the tab back in. And then to access it, you just pull out. Seen this on a lot of wallets in the past. It's always a fun and effective way of storing cards. It has a full width cash slot here, which again to me is still one of the most effective way of storing notes. I don't think anyone's ever come up with a better way of storing and accessing bills. So yeah, that's a nice feature to have, which is to be expected in a billfold. Now onto the more unique features of this wallet. As you can probably see from the start, there is this pen right down, stored right down the middle of the wallet. Now this is a cool feature, really. There aren't that many wallets in the market that include a pen, and you know, this might be the only one I can think of on the top of my head. It's not even a tiny pen. I've seen wallets come with like really small pens that are basically unusable, but this is a, you know, it's like at least 3-4 inches. It's really easy to use. It's a ballpoint pen. You twist to open, and yeah, it just is really cool. And I was a bit afraid when I got this wallet that, you know, it would be annoying, like just situated right there in the middle, but that's not the case. That is the perfect place for that pen to be. It doesn't obstruct anything. It doesn't get in the way. It doesn't really add any additional weight. It's really good. So yeah, a great addition. Found myself using it more often than I thought I would, which is always a good thing when it comes to wallets that have sort of unique features, so to speak. So yeah, really happy with that. Really good quality, really great addition. The next unique feature is located on the back right hand side of the wallet, and you pull up this tab here, and there is a hidden slot where, and you can't really see it on camera, but there's a hidden slot where you can store some coins. So the coins go in here. So it's really not great shot of it, and then the leather kind of covers the top of it, so they ain't gonna fall out accidentally. So again, you can store coins in here, which I think is what its intended purpose is, but you could also store a key or any other small items that, you know, are quite thin, I guess. So yeah, again, great feature. The only wallet I've seen that has this is probably the Bellroy Note Sleeve, and I think they were the first to do it. And to be honest with you, this whole wallet seems inspired based off that wallet. So again, great feature, nice to have. I don't really carry coins with me, but you know, I do sometimes need to carry a spare key with me, so it's useful for that. The final feature to talk about in this wallet is probably the most unique feature, and it's this right here. This little flap of leather that provides storage for a micro USB, a standard SD, and a SIM removal tool. Now, I only have a micro USB on me at the moment, and it basically slots in like so. And then once they're all in there, you can fold that back over. And it's hidden and out of the way. And I've not come across any wallet on the market that sort of has that. There are larger travel wallets that do have these sorts of features, but having this integrated in what really is a really thin bifold is fantastic. So yeah, I really can't complain about that. My only complaint is sometimes when you pull that tab back out, the contents, the SD card, the SIM removal tool can get a little loose and fall out. So you've just got to make sure they're secured in there properly. And that's really it. It is a really innovative wallet. They've really thought about the layout, where things should be situated. And honestly, with everything that's in here, it's still incredibly thin. You know, this is still smaller than many bifold wallets on the market. So, you know, props to ADD1D for achieving that, because it really is a feat of good design, really. The material choice, fantastic. I do like this look. I'm not 100% convinced yet on the feel of the material, but we know it has good durability. It has water resistance. It's lightweight. So yeah, that is something that I really like about this wallet. And again, the leather, again, I'm curious to see how this leather ages over time. On first inspection, it doesn't look to be the most fantastic quality leather. Like, I've used many wheel leather wallets, you know, proper full grain leather, and this isn't that. So I would be curious to see how this Degen leather ages over time, and if it can keep up with the durability of the X-Pac on the outside. And yeah, that's about it, guys, really. Dead happy with this wallet. Been using it for about a month and a half, and I really don't have much negatives to say about it, honestly. It just works. As ADD1D have built their brand on these sorts of travel wallets, this is perfect for that. If you don't want to go with one of the passport-sized travel wallets, and this is a great alternative. It allows you to store, you know, additional SIMs if you're using, you know, an international mobile provider. And yeah, you can store SD cards if you're inclined to take a camera with you while traveling abroad. And yeah, that's about it. I'll quickly do a size comparison. So here is the X Pro wallet that was recently released. They're about the same in height, and again, being a bifold, it's slightly longer. Thickness is about the same. Here is my Walkman. Don't ask why I own it. So yeah, as you can see, Walkman is larger, about the size of a cassette. Thickness, fairly similar. And finally, here's just a standard deck of cards. Again, slightly bigger than a deck of cards in both height and width, and that's pretty similar in its thickness. So anyway, big thanks to ADD1D for sending this wallet across. He also sent me 2 other wallets that I will be reviewing on this channel very shortly, a bigger travel one and a pop-up one as well.
Again, all featuring sort of like travel related features and all featuring the X-Pac material on the front. For now, thanks guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.